You're welcome yet again. I'm in front of your screens. So let's get this on. It's time for some entertainment, and we have some really interesting entertainment news and also updates to give you. I've got Mike in the studio here with me, Mr. Mike. Mr. Kenner, you are welcome.
Please, is this how you push to treat your guest?
What, do you want some coffee? We've got breakfast. We're fixing
it's not
fixing
coffee.
you breakfast.
I need to drink it's champagne I want.
Don't worry, we'll get to that.
Champagne and pizza.
If champagne is anything to go by, then Will Smith had plenty to actually celebrate after he was nominated, I think, for Best Actor for his role in King Julian. But remember what happened? Everything else was overshadowed by his award-winning slap, which he awarded Chris Rock, his fellow actor. Well, after that, he actually has been banned by the Academy. The Academy said that it took a while for them to actually attend to this situation and that they were sorry for it. They also apologized for the fact that it overshadowed every single other thing that happened at the award, and they had to, well, make haste in their exhibition of a, let's call it a sentence. However, this is what they've gone on to tell, that he is banned from the Academy's awards, the Oscars, and any other related event for 10 years. This is something that Will Smith has accepted and says that he will also cooperate with the Academy. Now, Mr. Mike, a lot of people have come out to tell. We've heard everything that happened from before. Even his wife has also told that she did not back him in his decision to go up on stage and whack Chris Brown. Sorry, Chris Rock, with a slap. I keep saying Chris Brown. I'm so sorry.
Chris Brown. If that was Chris Brown, what do you think you'd have done?
No, he would have fought back. He definitely would have fought back. But did you think that that was enough punishment?
In fact, that was not a punishment.
It wasn't, was it?
You know why it is not a punishment? So people don't understand. He's been banned from Oscar ceremonies, events, but he can attend after parties. He can still be nominated.
Exactly.
And he can still win awards.
Exactly.
So basically he just said, don't come
Just
into
don't
this
come.
arena for 10 years. That's a punishment? No, that's not enough. Yeah, that's just it. It's not enough. Because you're saying, of course, I wouldn't have wanted them to rescind his award.
No, that would have been the least anybody actually wanted, because he had actually worked for that. It's about time that he got an Oscar
for that. And maybe, I don't know.
If it had happened, I wouldn't have been too taken aback by it.
Yes, exactly, that's it. I wouldn't have been too taken aback because, look, it sets a marker. This was just too big. But I feel that 10 years not being in that place, 10 years, just that's all. It's not like you still be nominated. No, he should have had a period whereby he cannot be nominated and whereby he cannot win. That would have been a more.
So if you were if you were part of the body, what would you have thought of as the best punishment?
That's what I'm saying.
Give me a definitive.
I would have made sure that
3 years,
in 5 years he would not
be nominated.
eligible, pardon me, not be eligible to be nominated or pick any award.
Oh.
That's it.
Honestly, that's what I thought, and that sounds fair to me.
But then you saying that although it is a lot now, it has affected because his upcoming movies and all that production has stopped, and you know, but is he still eligible to pick awards? No, he should not be.
Well, let's give him a fair chance. I think that he's also going through some personal, what's it called, that stem from the situation.
You see, look, it's almost like when we mention the Sinachi issue now, Peter might be going through something. Doesn't mean that he should not take the fall for what he has done. Forget, everybody's going through personality. Guy, you are going through personality.
We all are.
He's doing you personality.
At the end of the day.
When you carry your own personality and go and do something that passes you, you should.
Will take
and so I feel like this one is not enough. And you see, a number of people have said that this has taken the black community back.
True.
It's taken inclusion back because this was the first Oscar that was produced by, it was an all-black crew. And then you had 2 black hosts out of the 3, and then you had a black man showing that he cannot control himself in such a stage. It didn't just look well.
Oh, that's a shame. Now let's move on to other brighter news now. Jennifer Lopez and, of course, Ben Affleck. Everybody's heard, after rekindling their romance last year, to the delight of plenty of fans, Lopez shared news on her newsletter on the fact that she is now engaged. She did this over voiceover, telling how beautiful it was that she was in a relationship again and engaged to Ben Affleck. If you remember now, this is the second time that they would be engaged, if I'm not mistaken. But let's listen to the voiceover, the content that she released.
Really exciting and special story to share. So if you're not part of my inner circle, you have to go to onthejlo.com to hear this one. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it is my inner circle where I share my more personal things, and this one's definitely on the J-Lo.
That's beautiful. If you love love, you're definitely going to love that.
You know,
and everybody seems to think that they make a perfect couple. Even second time around, Ben Affleck has been through another marriage with Jennifer, what's her name, with 3 kids.
There are plenty.
And she's also had her own fair share of relationships and marriages from before.
I love
Back
how
together
excited
again.
she is about love. You know, every time seems like a new time. What, she has been engaged and married like 6 times at least, because I know she's Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, she's Thanos.
She's
the NBA world star.
She has the power ring, she has the soul stone, she has the mind, she has the time.
Way to go. I like the way you mix that in.
She has 6 of them. So if she all she needs to do is snap. And reality will just cease to exist. At least, so like just like 6 engagement at least. So, but one thing I love about her is how she gives love another chance.
Each time.
Look at the way she's looking. She's looking like somebody who
Ageless. She's over 50.
Love.
I think she's 52 or 53. If I'm
You
not
understand?
mistaken.
Like, no, she's over 50. She sounds like someone who just found love.
Yeah.
And I think that's a cool thing. A number of us just one small pay heartbreak. I don't want love again. Just small, the breakfast that they didn't give me, they don't put a lot of milk. I don't believe in love.
But do you think that this will last this time?
Yeah?
Do you think that this will last this time?
Last girl is Jennifer Lopez. If you think break up next week, she will look for the 8th man. My point
That is mean, man.
It's funny how just one
That
issue
is
will make somebody
mean,
cry out.
man.
No, they say, I don't believe in love because of one breakfast.
Let me tie this in. So over the weekend, we also had very, very interesting news. Mr. Easy and Tammy, they got engaged as well, and everybody's been drooling over it, Godwin, and everything. It was fantastic. Now, the very interesting thing about this that I also saw a post that talked about the fact that this guy is an entertainer, a dreaded entertainer whom you cannot bring home to your ordinary father. Yet, the world's richest man, one of the world's richest men, is allowing his daughter to get married to him. So compare.
He doesn't just have dread. He have fame, he have money, he have art. You understand? So it's not just dread. But you carry someone that dread, like, so imagine you carry someone like dread, like Portable or something.
No.
Exactly.
Mike, you have just...
Portable doesn't even have dread.
You've diluted it. You've made this entire... Now, we have to talk about that as well, because over the weekend there was a video of Portable engaging in some conversation with a young lady in the sequence there. And it seems degrading, as many people have argued, because in this video he was simply haggling for a woman in such debasing manner.
It was that's the word, debasing manner. And I must say something about what fame, what it can do to someone. You understand? The lady, everybody, yeah, you know, when you see someone who is, you know, you don't care about how he looks. I mean, he doesn't care about how he looks, but then everybody's fawning over him and all of that. And this lady, she seems, you know, she just seems like one chick and a hawk is just coming, and the chick is just helpless. Take me away.
Was she helpless? Plenty of people have actually argued that she was very young. She must be very young by the looks of things. Yeah. To be starstruck like that for somebody like Portable, you had to be someone who's...
Some old women will still see Portable and say, hey, Portable, let's go. It's not by that, too.
It's the way you put it. It's the way.
It's the whole thing. Fame really, a lot of people do anything for someone who is famous.
Well, that was very, very disheartening, if you ask me. Personally, I thought that was disgusting.
Yeah, people didn't like that, and it's... Yeah.
I think there should be a check, some kind of check put on that guy, honestly. I'm just going to say that because this is something that's going out to everybody. Our young stars are also seeing this, and it's not a very good representation of being a gentleman. In fact, there's absolutely no gentlemanly factor in it. Thank you very much, Mike, for joining me for Entertainment Man. You are entertaining yourself. And, of course, do stay tuned, everybody out there. We've got plenty to talk about inside of the show. Still got 1 more hour to go. You guys are welcome to join us. Please do stay. If you're just joining us, welcome.
Amen. Zazu.